How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to another video. So from yesterday's video, this is the lineup that I used, but because of how YOLO this comp is, I thought that maybe we could do a little tweak. It's not really an improvement per se, but it is one way to make this team work, but at the same time improve on your sustainability and improve on pub runs as well. So there is one tweak that I would make over here. I've noticed that it takes about 40 seconds to charge up Murakuma's skill again along with Hanabi over here, so something like 1 second per 10 skill gauge, but that is not a proved mechanic. Your skill gauge charges up based on the speed of your units moving around in the map, but regardless, Murakumo's skill only activates for 15 seconds, so you get 250% attack and 50% extra down damage for just 15 seconds, which is about 37% uptime for his skill. So if you do not successfully one-punch the boss, you would have another 63% of downtime, and that could potentially hinder your DPS a lot. And also not only that, I also talked a little bit about sustainability. With this lineup, it's almost no sustainability at all. So you may have some failed runs once in a while, but all you really need to do is have one single fix. So what I would do is to remove Murakumo and replace him with Marina. Now with Marina in this lineup, not only am I able to heal myself with Hanabi based on the multi-balls that Marina has, but at the same time also upkeep my combo count when I'm not using Beretta's skill, for example, or when I'm not even using any skill for the matter. So at least for the duration of the multi-balls being in the field, I will be able to upkeep some combos and throw some power flips. It's kind of like in between a standard Hanabi multi-ball team and the Wanpan build. And I understand that some people are gonna be like, wait, what, Marina as a leader sub? But Marina doesn't really do anything as a sub. But okay, so that's not entirely true, right? If you take a look at Marina's ability over here, here are her two abilities. Ability 1, you add 30% attack to this unit, and ability 2, every 20 times a ball launches off the flippers, you add up to 60% attack to this unit. All in all, Marina actually adds about 90% attack to the leader. Yes, it is not as strong as Byron, who has like 190% attack. It is definitely not as strong as Murakumo, who has 250% attack. However, this ability damage bonus doesn't go away, it's passive. So there's absolutely no downtime at all, and not only that, you have multi-balls healing you through Hanabi, and you're also able to upkeep combos like I said before. So without further ado, let's take a look at the team in action, and then we can have a better idea of whether this team works or not. So let's go. I think what's important here is that you guys want to know how much damage we can potentially do, because the previous comp did a tremendous amount of damage. 30 over million damage in just under 20 seconds, but this is no slouch either. Let's take a look at the level 3 power flip over here that I'm going to do. It's going to be 9 million damage. Yes, clearly we are losing a lot of DPS because we are not using Murakumo anymore, but at the same time, even if we fail the Wanpan over here, like let's say we did not even land our level 3 power flip and we are just struggling to down the boss, no, not down the boss, but to defeat the boss, we are at least still going to be well protected. Yes, your Beretta is going to die. I mean, your Beretta is not going to be protected at all, and she is going to take full damage from the boss, so her sustainability would be quite impacted over here. But at least your first two units are going to be well protected. And as you can see over here, we are continuously landing some power flips. So at least we are doing something during the off period, right, so to speak. And yes, our Beretta is not able to sustain so well, but as long as two of our units are alive, or at least one of our units are alive, we can definitely revive and break the coffin so that we do not end up losing the match and potentially wasting some time, right? Well, yeah, so clearly this will not one-punch. It doesn't even matter if you run 3 of the same team together, even if you pre-made it. You're probably going to drop the boss to below 40% HP, and you'd have to grind the rest of the 40% HP away like this. But it is still kind of faster than the previous standard Hanabi teams. You are more than able to clear this under 40 seconds. And on the other hand, even if you run this on pubs and you do not manage to get the 9-chain combo like I did at the start of this run, you're still going to survive. And I think that's kind of nice to have, like, it's like a kind of backup plan so that you don't like waste too much time running runs that may potentially end up failing, or even potentially running a one-punch team that doesn't lead to a one-punch. It's very difficult for me as well because I love to one-punch stuff, and I think the previous team was just really good to use, but it's just that those few occasions where your team just fails to run or you just wipe entirely, and that's kind of sad to see. So we did good on a 9-chain combo over here, that's why our DPS is kind of high. But maybe to be fair to you guys, let's check out the DPS if we do not manage to do a 9-chain combo, if we only manage to do like a 8-chain or below. In other words, we miss our first level 3 power flip. You will still see that the team performs rather well, it's still really powerful, but to be honest with you guys, I do feel like maybe the sustainability should be improved a little bit more. If you really need more sustain, you could replace Bianca, even though I would suggest against it, but you could replace Bianca for someone that heals like Jin or even Noen. I think Noen would be a very good pick over here, but Bianca still gives you a little bit more damage onto debuffed enemies, which is always nice. And as you could see from the level 3 power flip that we did with a failed 9 combo, we actually did 2 million damage about there. So that is going to eat into our DPS a little bit. But you'll notice that we are completely unhindered at all. We are always able to upkeep our power flips. So I think there's nothing else for me to say. I'm just going to leave the run on play. Feel free to watch to the end to see how we perform on this run. And if you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Subscribe for more World Flipper content. And this has been Free to Play by the way, and as always, I will see you in the next video.
確かに自由の弾丸はあんたを貫いた。